Yo, this is Harlem Storm back again. I promised my followers that I was going to do a piece on drugs, addiction. Today, unbeknownst to me, the numbers totaled up to over 100,000 people died from drug overdoses. I don't usually do spoken word, but this particular piece is called Everybody Dies from a Drug Epidemic. A drug epidemic? Since when? It wasn't called that when black boys and girls were shooting up in cold, broken windowed hallways, or going to the back of the candy store on 116th and 8th, getting needles and syringes for $1 in a size number 1 bag that fit perfectly tight around a cold beer can like a whole skirt, frayed at the edges, rising up as tricks slid their fingers around its texture. It wasn't called an epidemic when equality wasn't listening, while ashy knees of black kids waited in the winter to be bused to the white neighborhoods, while white kids waited for the man, $27 in their hand, ducked and ran up in bedbug roach-infested hotels and dope, led by Senator Kennedy's son, who died of an overdose, like the soul of black kids' pride denied in white schools. The smell of gunpowder and blood eclipsing the last taste of a bold fight of equality by his uncle Robert F. Kennedy asking, not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Was it an epidemic when broken, bloated baseball mitt hands from needle marks and quinine tore checkerboard deep ulcers in young men's skin, displaying on their arms and legs like jewels in the summer heat? Was it an epidemic when their abscess spirit oozed as they pounded coal, stolen silverware sculpted into bracelets sold on Harlem streets for a fix? Was it an epidemic then when Hispanic kids were told, go back to Puerto Rico on the banana boat, isolated ODing on rooftops around the corner from the corner bodega in Spanish Harlem, where down below under the L, tramps pulled tricks on their homegirls? Thelma, the girl most likely to succeed, lost, living, licking, tricking, infected, tricks, sucking their glass dicks full of crack. Was it an epidemic then when Odon, a gay kid from Hungary, stole from the poor box in St. Stephen's Church, ODing in Rikers Island at 17? Or Pretty Tommy, blonde, blue eyes, beat professors' ass, robbing them in Times Square bathrooms? Oh, now it's an epidemic. Why? Because rappers die from drinking lean? Or rich kids slump in dad's car begging their parents for money? Strung out on prescription drugs stolen from mom's medicine cabinet? Or shoot bootleg heroin mixed with fentanyl as billionaire cartel bosses happily choke kids' veins answering politicians' remarks of people from Mexico are whores and criminals? Answer with your kids are all junkies. See us deal death. Spoon-feeding blue, green-haired kids lost in a colorless world of excess, depression, and complacent social media, and refereed by drugs, with privacy and a fight with pharmaceutical companies never throwing in the towel to money and greed. Oh, now it's an epidemic. Nah, it's what it always was. Blood for powder, powder for money. An epidemic? No, just business as usual. Yo.